Guys, we have a big breaking news coming out when it comes to nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. A massive overnight barrage of nearly 300 Ukrainian drones struck targets across Russia early Thursday, forcing the capital Moscow's major airports to halt flight for 7 hours and sending emergency crews scrambling to respond to falling debris, Russian officials said. Moscow Mayor Sergei said 36 Ukrainian drones were taken down as they approached the capital over more than 7 hours. He gave no information on casualties or damage, saying only that emergency services were working at impact sites. That goes to tell you that there were some injuries. If you have emergency crews out there, it means that there was some injuries. So we're gonna see what's going on here, guys. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also the description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. So, drone blitz closes Moscow airports for 7 hours. Nearly 300 shut down nationwide. Ukraine has intensified drone strikes on Russian refineries, storage sites, and export terminals, framing the campaign as part of a broader strategy to weaken Moscow war economy. All right, so they're hitting some very important stuff here, guys, like the oil facility. They're hitting this area. Yesterday, there was a huge fire in, I think, St. Petersburg. It was a supermarket or a market fleet, something like that. But, yeah, that was a massive eruption. Not eruption, but explosion. Let's see what's going on with this one here. Moscow. Whoops, it's right here. This is the one. So Russia's aviation agencies close all 4 major Moscow airports. Once again, multiple airports to arrivals and departure. At least 133 flights were canceled, delayed, or diverted as the capital's airspace temporarily shut down. That's not looking good. So it says here, you have the Voronezh hit, apartment buildings damaged. Now it says here in Russia, you have this location, Voronezh, falling debris from what officials called a high-speed aerial target. Damaged several apartment blocks late Wednesday, Regional Governor Alexander said. A stairwell collapsed in one sparsely populated building and prompting the evacuation of 80 residents. There was no injuries reported. Guys, if I sound funny, I'm still sick. I'm dealing with this. It seems like it's pneumonia. If you can, please pray for my wife. She has it really bad. All right, she's coughing a lot, very bad. She has pain in her left neck and her shoulder. So she's dealing with, it seems like muscle strain and stuff like that. So if you can, please pray for her. And I just posted a video that the UK is bringing back the face mask. Also, it's happening in New York and New Jersey. Emergency room. They are urging people, if you come to visit the emergency room, you have to wear the face covering. So this is happening not only in the U.S., it's happening in multiple countries. They're bringing back the face covering, all right? So we are seeing a pestilence spreading all over the place. And it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3, it's not even 4, it's 5. You got all these crazy pestilence going on and it's rising. So please please make sure you pray for each other. Be safe out there. And make sure when you sneeze, cover yourself. Make sure when you cough, again, you don't want to spread that and getting others, sick. It says here, emergency shelters were opened and local authorities warned that heating may temporarily drop in several neighborhoods after power lines and parts of the heating network were damaged. Now 16 city streets lost electricity. Now footage analyzed by independent outlet Astra showed some of the damaged buildings located about 1 kilometer, 0.6 miles from a power plant and near the, I'm going to skip that name there, chemical factory, which produces synthetic rubber and is owned by the Cebu Petrochemical Group. So these locations are very, very, very important here. Give me a second here, guys. So yeah, the stuff that they're hitting is extremely important location. It says here, look at this one. Explosions reported in other regions. Local telegram channel Shot reported explosion in Veliki, Novgorod, followed by a fire in one district. The Exolanova plus another telegram channel said locals reported a drone strike on the Akron mineral fertilizer plant, one of Russia's major producers of nitrogen and complex fertilizers. Russia claims nearly 300 drones down nationwide. Russia's Ministry of Defense said 287 Ukrainian fixed-wing drones were intercepted overnight across 12 regions, one of the largest reported attack of the war. The drones were concentrated in 3 regions. These are the 3 regions here. Bryansk region, 118 drones. Moscow, 40 drones. Kaluga region, 40 drones. Now, the drones were also taken down over Tula, Novgorod, and other territory. I'm going to skip the names here, guys. The last major drone assault on Moscow happened on September 23rd, when 41 drones were destroyed and more than 200 flights were disrupted. Ukraine has intensified drone strike on Russian refinery storage sites and export terminals, framing the campaign as part of a broader strategy to weaken the Kremlin's war economy. Now, Kiev says the goal is to disrupt fuel supply chains for Russian forces and cut state revenues generated from oil exports. You have Zelensky says such operation will continue as long as Moscow continue waging war against Ukraine. So you guys already know they're getting hit, and Zelensky is saying, well, we're going to continue hitting them too. So it's going to be a back and forth thing here. All right, so there's some very important news that is really coming out today, guys. Give me a second here. I want to see if I can find some more updates here. Hold on, give me a second. So we have this news here. This seems like it's the same one, though. Kiev Post just shared this information. Ukraine launches war's most massive drone missile strike targeting Russian energy. So these drones are doing a lot of damage. All right. So these drones are really doing some crazy damage. So we have something here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. So again, we are seeing something here. You have Ukraine launches war's most massive drone missile strike, Russian energy targeted. 5 Russian oil refineries set ablaze. 4 airfield strikes. A Lukoil offshore rig ablaze in the Caspian Sea, all in one night. Noisily contradicted Trump's claim that Ukraine has no cards. But they don't have no cards. They're using our stuff. And a lot of these things that they built came from NATO and US ideas. That's what Trump mean. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one for my next video, for the next one. All right. Yeah, this one here is a very long article. We're going to go make a video for this next one here. Give me a second. Yeah, so I'm going to save this one for my next video because it's very long. And yeah, I don't want to make a 20 or 25-minute video. But this happened last night. More than 300 drones are now heading directly towards Russia. So this happened last night. This is the one here. An airport near Moscow has been closed, and authorities have warned of an imminent drone strike threat. So this was a breaking news yesterday, and that was a lot of drones, a lot of drones. It's like a whole bunch of locusts heading towards you. And drones nowadays is like the new thing when it comes to war. It's cheaper, and it does a lot of damage. And yeah, they found another way when it comes to weakening a country, a superpower country like Russia, hitting their oil facility, hitting their oil tankers, hitting like very, very important facility that they gain profits, and using that money to feed their soldiers to continue the war in Ukraine. So again, these drones is weakening those profits. All right, so I do believe that this gameplay here came from the U.S. The U.S. told Ukraine, you can't beat the bear, but you can weaken them by hitting their oil facility. Remember, stuff like this was not happening under Joe. You know what was happening under Joe? Giving billions of dollars and weapons. Like it was candy, like Halloween and stuff. Donald comes in. Donald tells them, hit the oil facility. That's the main key. You guys are playing checkers here. This is not checker. We're going to play chess. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. And I want to thank every single one of you for your prayers. Continue praying for us and praying for a lot of people. This thing is going around. I mean, the pestilence is just spreading all over the place. So please be safe, stay in prayer, and God bless every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.